It is 8:39. We're glad you're with us here on Bounce. We have one of our favorite people with us, Peter Reinhart, who the wonderful, internationally known bread expert, the author of The Bread Revolution here, master pizza maker, master maker of anything that has flour in it or dough or whatever.
I'm a breadhead.
Yeah, a breadhead. And Chris Reinhart, who is your nephew.
My nephew.
Your nephew, who is also with Pure Pizza here in Charlotte, which has been voted like the best pizza place, not only in Charlotte, but in the world.
Oh,
is that right?
Well, we
wish.
We wish.
Well, but I can tell you right now, Peter Reinhart, you are considered an internationally recognized as an expert on bread, how to make breads, how to do anything at all that has to do with bread. We're always wonderful to have you with us here.
Always great to be here. Thanks.
And Pure Pizza is opening a new location. First of all, Chris, where's the current location is?
Our current location is in the 7th Street Public Market, right across from Imaginon Children's Library, right on Light Rail. Last stop right now.
And a new location coming to Central Avenue. Now tell us about this.
It's where Lulu's used to be, and they closed. We took it over. Chris and the team are working on getting it up and running. We should open in about a month or so, probably end of May, early June. We'll have our second location, and then who knows where it'll go from there.
Well, this is interesting, too, because this isn't just your ordinary everyday pizza. I mean, not that you all don't make ordinary everyday kind of pizzas, but you all do something else with different types of flours and ingredients and such as that. And what have you got here this morning that you're
Well, I'm going to let Chris show you how we take a dough and turn it into a pizza, but the dough that we're going to use today is one of our specialty doughs. We call it ancient grain. It's made with 6 different sprouted grains. So that's my big thing right now. It's sprouted wheat and other grains. So this one has not only sprouted wheat flour, which I think is going to be the next big thing in whole wheat. So this is 100% whole grain, but it also has sprouted amaranth, quinoa, millet, sorghum, and buckwheat.
Buckwheat, and this it's very tasty as well. That's the thing about it.
Yeah.
It has to be. Now, and you can find about the sprouted grains in your Bread Revolution book.
That's
I know this. And so tell us, Chris, what have you got here? First of all, what is this you're putting on the table right here? To keep
this is just a board, you know, and this dough. It's it's a little less gluten than your normal pizza dough, so you got to be a little more gentle with it.
Oh, really?
It's very fragile.
I've got one here, same dough. It's soft. It's very sticky. If you want to touch it, John, it's a little bit on the sticky side.
Oh, it is.
So it's tricky to roll out. So Chris will show you how we kind of extend it out.
And this is just a mixture of flour and semolina, so it doesn't stick to your hands.
Okay, we've got about a minute left here. We want to make sure we get this
kind of work this more out on the table rather than...
Now, and because this is more fragile, this isn't the kind you'd be throwing up in the air per se?
You can, this is pretty much as you can go.
You've done this before, I can tell. Wow.
And it's a little forgiving, too. If you get a little hole, then you just tape it back up.
And now, Peter, is this recipe, this specific one, in your Bread Revolution book?
Actually, there's a version of this pizza dough in the book,
Oh, wow.
But we're the only ones probably in the country, maybe in the world, making a pizza on this particular concept of sprouted flour. Yeah. And then what Chris would do is then top it with all sorts of cool things. He brought one in, a finished one. We call this the chorizo, right?
Yeah, that's our chorizo. Yeah. It's our concept of eating an authentic street taco. You have the fresh radish, onion, you have the lime, you squeeze the lime right over top, and
it's like a taco on a pizza.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Wow. So it's chorizo sausage, and then you squeeze a little lime on it when it comes out of the oven. And it's probably one of our most popular, and it's an original concept that one of our other pizzaiolos, Austin, developed that one, and it's become a real hit.
The chorizo's from Wild Turkey Farms out of Huntersville, and this is some local honey from Cloister Honey, a spicy, cinnamon, a plain, and a bourbon flavor to dip your crust in at the end.
It's so terrific.
You don't want anyone leaving without eating every piece of crust, so the honey gives them a dessert.
You will love it. All right, Peter Reinhart, Chris Reinhart, thank you so much. Pure Pizza is the name of the restaurant at 7th Street Market. They're opening a new location on Central Avenue. You do not want to miss this. It's truly wonderful pizza. It's called Bread Revolution. That's the book by Peter Reinhart. You want to get it. It'll open you up to so many new things. So wonderful. Peter, Chris,
thank you
so much for being with us.
Appreciate it.
And we'll be back with more in just a moment.